Hello everyone, my name is Dudanuts, and welcome back. It's been f***ing ages, huh? It's been long. The last video I uploaded to this channel was over 22 days ago, at the time of this recording, and it's gonna be a whole lot longer by the time this video comes out, probably. But I'm back in the beautiful world of Minecraft. Things have changed a lot. We're playing this world kind of in my off time, and I've done a good amount of things. A lot of terraforming, or not a lot, but what is it? I've been kind of just like doing a lot of resource gathering off screen. Same thing with this is the terraforming I was talking about, the grand terraforming. But more importantly, look! Ah! Look at that! I got sheep! So last episode of Minecraft, the whole goal was to find sheep and retrieve them, bring them back here. And I literally spent a good maybe 40 minutes just not doing that. Or I was trying, but I didn't succeed. And so off screen, okay, there's like a whole story to these sheep, right? So I'm just here. I can't remember what I was doing, but I was just kind of just fiddling with stuff, right? And then I come here, literally this area right here. That's why it's here. I found a brown sheep, which is that brown sheep in there. And I was like, oh my God, like the luck is crazy, right? So I immediately, I led him with wheat and I put him in a little hole. And I was like, all right, should I just kind of maybe wait for another sheep to spawn? Or should I go look at the little area that I had noted the coordinates down of? I said that weird, but so I did end up going to the other place. What is it? The place in the last video that I basically like bred a bunch of sheep and stuffed them in a hole. But the thing is I put a sheep in my boat and I couldn't like leave. And so I was just like, fuck it. I guess I'm not taking any sheep out of here. And then on top of that, I died. So I kind of just really gave up on the idea of transferring sheep from that place to here. So I was like, whatever, man. I kind of stopped thinking about the sheep and I start working. I worked a lot on the ship off screen, like a lot. Well, maybe not a lot. You know, I don't know the standards of you folk. I don't really play video games much in general, so for me, I did a lot. But yeah, I was just kind of working on that, and eventually a white sheep spawned in, like somewhere in this area as well. Like weirdly, this area is like the sheep corner. But I let him in, threw him in here, immediately bred him. So now I have 4, I guess. Let me see if I got some more here. But yeah, that's basically what I did. We have the sheep. We're gonna be building its little pen today. That's kind of what we have on the agenda, actually. We're gonna basically just move in. We're gonna transfer our items from here to there, right? So we're gonna move out of here and finally move into the boat, and then I'm gonna finally create the little farm for our sheep, or not farm, like ranch, I guess. I don't know, little pen, little habitat, you know. I need bread. Here, let's harvest my humble little farm here. There's a couple subtle changes as well around the area. Like for example here, I changed these to barrels, these little pillars, and I believe I actually have wheat in there and whatnot. But yeah, just a couple little changes here and there I'll point out throughout the video. But for now, our objective is moving into the boat and then making the sheep a little habitat, which I want to make it like a nice habitat. I don't want it to just be like a pen, right? I want them to have like grass and a little water hole maybe, and like, what about like a jungle gym, y'all fuck with that? No? Yes? If you couldn't tell, I'm very energetic right now. It's nighttime. It's like, what, 11:31, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very sober. I don't know what to say. I'm feeling energized. And so hopefully today is a good video. It will be a shorter one. Just because I think I'm gonna start making the Minecraft videos only 30 minutes long. What was I gonna do here? Alright. I'm gonna break bread. Not break bread, make bread. I break bread with my friends and family and loved ones. and so should you guys. I always found that term really funny. Break bread. Like, come over, let's break some bread. You know? Oh yeah, so there's fences on the boat now, like stone walls, I should say, which makes it look pretty sweet, pretty cool. I can't remember what was done last video on this boat, but there's a floor now. I don't know if that was in the last video or not. I can't remember if I don't think I did this though. But yeah, as you can see, I've kind of fleshed out this little like captain's quarter, and I made stairs up to this part. Where not the steering wheel, what would it be called? Is it the steering wheel? That sounds silly for a ship. I don't think a ship has a steering wheel. I feel like it would be like the shit, I don't know, the nautical sphere of direction or something. Something, obviously not that, but something more technical. But yeah, I made stairs. I like how they look. I think these stairs are done. I don't think I'll kind of change them or anything. Have a little design on here. Looks pretty good. Can go up here. Check it out. Check it out. I'm gonna make like a little raised platform here, to put the little steering wheel, I guess. But besides that, I actually think that's all I did. So now thinking about it, now thinking about it, maybe I didn't do too much off screen, but I didn't do anything to the main body because I don't know, man. I just didn't have enough motivation to do it, and it's just, I don't know. So the in the last Minecraft video, and maybe in the Oregon Trail video, I don't know. But recently I've just been talking about how I have like I work a lot now, essentially, which is true. I have an alternating schedule in where 1 week I work 50 hours, and in the other one I work 56. And it's a lot. I mean, obviously, hearing that, it is a lot here in America, at least. Yeah, you work 40 hours, and any more than that is overtime. So, 50 and 56 is a good amount of hours, and it does suck, a lot of motivation out of me. And what is it? It's kind of led me to just being very lazy when I get home. I don't record. I'm not like as peppy to record. I left my door open. Let's sleep safe now. Remember, lock your doors, kids. It's a dangerous road out there. But yeah, it's hard to fucking be motivated to record. And so, okay, what should we start with actually before I continue that little dialogue? Should we move into the boat first, or should we make? I think I'll move in last. Yeah, I think the sheep have lived in a little ditch long enough. They deserve their little upgrade. So, something I didn't mention, this chest, I've already sorted out like the items I might want to use, which is kind of awesome. I did not mean to do that. Which is cool. It's going to make the video go along much more smoothly, and I put a chest in there too, because there's still little things I want to do, in this video regarding the ship, so we'll get to that soon. But for now, let's work on these little sheep. But yeah, as I was talking, work sucks, it's a whole lot, and it makes me lazy, and it's resulting in me not recording a lot. And which sucks because, YouTube is kind of like a dream of mine, right? I don't think I've ever said this before outright, but like, it pretty much is. As a kid, and most kids, obviously, you always dream of being some sort of YouTuber, I've talked about before on this channel that I made a lot of YouTube videos as a kid. And that's just because I've always had it in my mind that like I would love to be a YouTuber. And so, having a job that like really demotivates you, is that a word? I think it is. Having a job that just really deters you from like doing what you love, it sucks, because it's just like, damn, like I feel like I just want to put so many more hours into this. Like I want to somehow reach a state in where I could upload like a video every like 3 days, which would be impossible with how I am, which at the current rate I'm uploading videos, that actually just really isn't possible. But it's also just because I have a job, obviously, and a job that I work a lot in, and so it sucks. But nonetheless, I find that I still do have little, grains and little glimpses of motivation here and there. And obviously I'm recording right now, right? So, you know, but it's, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, it sucks. And I really wish I could upload more. I feel like the sense of community that I was low-key building has kind of just gone away because of how long I'm taking to upload videos. And I just hope, you know, I pick up the pace soon. And but to be fair, like this Minecraft series and the Oregon Trail series will be the 2 final series on this channel. I was originally going to make a BeamNG series, but I decided against it because I really just need to get a go on with this channel. And then I still want to make a new channel where I truly, like, you know, like really devote a lot of time and effort, and I actually make good thumbnails and titles instead of just Minecraft 10, Minecraft 11, you know. I want to actually try to make a channel where I promote it, and I really do try to, you know, grow it into something. This channel is more just fun, trying stuff out, really just fine-tuning what my ability as an editor is. Would that look cool? Yay, nay? Please say in the comments. I don't, would that make sense though? Whatevs. What the hell? Oh, I thought I heard a horse. Okay. Oh, I didn't put because I'm probably gonna be using these. Wait, can you guys walk underneath 1-block things? I don't think so. How tall are you guys? Yeah, you can. Okay. Good on me for checking. Yeah, instead of using a fence, I think I'm just gonna use slabs then, because it's just easier. It's nicer looking in my opinion too. Though I kind of want to add stone fences. I don't know. But yeah, that was just my little rant about work. It's really hard to do stuff when you're demotivated all the time because of a lack of energy. I don't know. If anyone has any tips on fucking not feeling demotivated, please leave them down. Ooh, I think I have smooth stone in the cooker. So let's go get that. But yeah, that was my little rant. Okay, just check the little timer there, seeing what time we're at. What am I doing? I also got a new microphone arm. Like, instead of my microphone just being on my desk, like that's how I've always been, I now have an arm that comes in from like the side. And this is not the smooth stone I was looking for. God damn it, I don't have any normal stone. All right. Yeah, now I have a little arm. Where was that from? Oh, another thing. Right, I made this in the last episode, I'm pretty sure. But beyond it, I have made a little, I did not mean to do that. I made a little strip mine type thing where I got a shit ton of materials from it. Which I'm surprised, right? Because every time I play Minecraft with my friends, which my friends are like a bit more, you know, in tune with the meta of the survival. Where is that coming from? Okay, well anyways, my friends that are more, bro, that's distracting me. Where are these zombies? You in here? Hello? What the hell? That sounds so close. Zombies sound dumb as shit, bro. But as I was saying, fuck these zombies, I don't care. As I was saying, my friends, they're more in tune with like how you play the game and how it works and whatnot. And they always tell me that, like, or not always, but when I do play survival with them, they always mention to me that strip mining is just not viable anymore. Like, it doesn't really result in much anymore. And so I don't really do it at all, which strip mining was my jam back then, because as a builder, in survival, I don't really go to mines. I just strip mine to get my materials, and then I just build what I want to build until it's done, you know? And so I kind of stopped strip mining. But then I did it here, and damn, I got so much stuff. I got a good amount of iron. I barely got coal, weirdly, but I got a good amount of iron, a lot of copper. But just iron. There's a good amount of iron, though. Like, look, 32 here, 24 here. I'm a really disorganized Minecraft player, unfortunately. I got some gold, too. Where did I get an emerald from? I don't know where I got that from. Fishing. Should we try fishing? I need to fucking focus. We're building a little sheep pen. Okay, cool. Actually, though, while I'm here, I might as well get this. Because I did mention I want to add a little water. Well, yeah, strip mining maybe is not too useless. At least in this specific instance. God, these poor little guys. You guys have just... All you know is 4 stone walls. You guys are going to be so shocked when you get out here. Oh, I'm so... Oh, past me is so awesome. I didn't realize I put 2 trap doors. Can they get through this, though? That's my question. I don't think so, though. Wait, what? What does this look like? What the hell? Wait, what? You can do... Oh, wait, is this the swimming animation? Oh, I think it is. Okay, I was about to say, they have a crawling animation in Minecraft? That confused me, but I guess it's just the swimming animation. This is so weird to see, though. What the hell? I'm sure many of you, or most of you, just know that this is a thing. But I don't, you know, I don't really keep up with this game. I didn't know. That's so interesting and funny. I didn't know that. That's cool. Damn, did you see the animation of me getting up? Wait, hold on. Like my leg, like I don't just like snap back into a standing position. Like my leg actually goes forward. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but that looks... Oh. Anyways, enough being fucking sidetracked. Ooh. Oh, wait, we have grass in there already. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, and that makes my life much easier. Time to mine away. You know, I was just thinking last night, actually. What is it? I had DoorDash something, right? And DoorDash, like, you know, I have a very love-hate relationship with it. Because it's like, it's awesome. Like, I think everyone could agree. The concept of DoorDash is just fucking, like, awesome. Because it's like, wow, I can have a McChicken at my door, like, within, like, 30 minutes. That's incredible, you know? I don't have to do anything besides just pay and make the order. But the thing is that sometimes the Dasher themselves are, like, you know, maybe not the sharpest tool in the shed. You know, maybe, you know, not the quickest engine in the car. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to do. But just essentially, some Dashers just suck, man. Like, even if you tip them well, which I tip pretty... Bro, get the fuck out. No! No, I didn't... Wait, no! No! Oh, fucking... Wait. Oh my god, can they escape? No, this... Okay. I don't even think they can escape, but still. Okay. Okay. I got freaked out for a second because the last... If you watched the last Minecraft video, there's some crazy ass luck I have with sheep, bro, where I get so close and then yeah, it's so far, you know. I just fumble it at the end, so yeah, I just had a bit of a flash before my eyes there of the sheep just like leaving. But I think my pen works. I think they can't leave. Let's watch them try to escape. Okay. Well, that moon looks crazy. It's like a new moon. Actually, I think that's just what it is. But yeah, Dashers can be a little silly sometimes. You know, I try not to be mean, and I try to understand, like, you know, maybe their car's having issues. Maybe my neighborhood's complicated, which, too, you know, I don't know. I don't know about that, bro. Like, I don't know what the Dashers see on their map, but on my map, it's pretty clear and cut, like, where you're meant to go, where you're meant to drop off the fucking food, you know. But I don't know. I don't know how it is. But either way, last night I had ordered food, right? And I'm like, whatever, right? Yeah, I'm not like too keen on it coming in like soon or early, as long as it just gets here and as long as it's not too cold. And so I'm just looking at the dasher where he is, and I'm like, oh, like he got the food. How great, how awesome! I cannot wait to eat this food. Right? Tell me why I'm looking down at the app and that man just starts going in the exact and when I mean the exact opposite direction, I mean like that bro might have gone a protractor out, put it up to his fucking map, and then seen what road is actually just the opposite direction of my house. Because that's just what he immediately did. And then not only did he do that, he does that, goes to some random ass neighborhood, and then just stays there. And I'm like, bro, what is going on? I'm like, did I get bundled in with someone else? Because that happens sometimes, on DoorDash. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, right? Back then, before I had this, fucking full-time job, I always tip. Don't get me wrong, I always tip. I always try to, right? But sometimes they may be a little low. Okay, they may be a bit of a lower tip, right? And so when that happens, when you tip low, sometimes the dasher gets their order bundled in with another one from from someone else that maybe lives near you or around you, right? So the dasher will have your order, and then they'll also pick up someone else's order, and they'll do both. And usually the app tells you when this is happening, right? It'll tell you like, oh, XYZ dasher is currently finishing up one order. They'll be on your way shortly. They have an insulated bag to keep everything warm and fresh, no worries, blah blah blah, whatever, right? And that's what I thought may have been happening, but I contacted support. I looked through at the entire GUI trying to find what is happening, what's going on, and nothing. Just absolutely nothing. Like, it's just this guy just went to the neighborhood and just started chilling, I guess. And the reason why I think he was just chilling is because bro, literally, he went to that neighborhood, stood still. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was stalking this man, basically, because I was like, bro, where's my food? Hey, don't try that. Look at me. Look at me. Oi, look at me. None of that. Oh, yeah, yes. He knew where his place was. You can stay up here, because you're the origin. You're the originator. See, you look at me, because you know. Yeah, me and you, pal. Me and you. Anyways. Yeah, bro. The guy just went to the neighborhood. And he stood there for literally 30 minutes. Like, around 32 to 35. But in that ballpark. Which is insane. Like, if he was completing an order, what the hell? Like, did he have to fucking fight a bodyguard to, like, get into the neighborhood? Or something? Like, with 35 minutes? And I was just so upset. I was unbelievably upset, right? And then it's like about to hit the 40-minute mark of this man just doing fuck all, right? And I had texted him. I had texted him through the DoorDash thing. And I was just wondering, like, hey, where the hell are you? What's going on? He doesn't respond at all. I contact support. Support's like, I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, wow, thanks. So fucking helpful. And then the guy finally responds, oh, the app closed and I didn't know where the directions were to go to you. What? Like, what are you talking? What do you mean your app closed? Open it up? Like, what? Maybe open it back up. Like, what? Like, I was so confused. Because I was just like, that doesn't make sense, sir. That just doesn't make sense. And so in my mind, this entire time, I was like, bro, did this man do something to my food? Like, what was he doing? Like, puppy guarding my food in some random ass neighborhood for 30 minutes. And like, the worst part about this entire experience is the fact that I couldn't cancel it. Like, if I canceled it, I wouldn't have gotten my money back, right? And then it's like, oh, but he came just in time, right? Like, he didn't take long enough for me to be able to get a fully refundable cancel, but he took long enough to the point where, like, my food was completely cold, right? Everything was just, it was just cold. It was kind of soggy. It was not enjoyable, right? And it's like, I couldn't do anything about it. I did, now, to be fair, I did get, like, oh, fuck. Damn! They all fucking, like, oh, leader. I mean, I am your guys' leader. No, I won't be your leader. I'll be your friend. You guys are my friends, and you guys are just my neighbors. That's how we will see this. But no, yeah, it's literally so I did get a $5 credit for DoorDash because it took long. So not a full refund, but you know, it's free, right? I didn't have to like, you know, give up my food for the refund or for the Dash credits. I just got them for free, which is, I guess, is kind, but it's like, bro, fuck you, man. Like, this man was just right at the threshold of it being a refundable cancel, and he perfectly timed that shit so my food could be as cold as possible without me getting my money back. I don't know. And the worst part about that is that I made that order at like around 12:50 with the idea that I would get it, you know, at around 1:10, which is what would happen in a normal instant. But that didn't happen. That guy took so fucking long that I got my food around like 2:15. And that I had work that day, bro. Like I was already cutting it close by ordering it at 12:50. And on top of that, the Dasher, obviously, I'm not going to sleep before my food gets here. So, like, the Dasher basically made me wait longer to go to sleep. And I don't know, bro. That shit just pissed me, like, I was royally pissed the fuck off, man. Because it was just so frustrating because I couldn't do anything. Everything was, like, lackluster because of it. And I got less sleep. And it's like, bro, fuck, man. Can't do shit and I almost gave away where I lived. No, but for real, that sucked. That was like a horrible experience that I did not horrible. See, listen to me, right? I'm saying this is horrible, whatnot. I live in America, and so this is what horrible is to us. You know, even with all the crazy stuff that's happening in our government, like even that is like, you know, like someone from a third world country would scoff at what is happening here. Like we're so like, oh no, like our lives are ruined. Or at least, you know, one half is saying that. The other half is saying, oh, we're completely saved. Which I don't know about that, but a lot of Americans are just crying about how we can't, you know, afford eggs and whatnot. Which is it's a fair complaint, obviously, but it's like, you know, zoom out a little, right? and realize that, you know, we weirdly still have it. We're still weirdly well off, at least for now, right? Who knows what's going to happen to this country, but at least for now, we're still pretty well off compared to like maybe 80% of the earth. So I don't know. It's interesting times we live in. It's very interesting times because it's like, especially at a time right now where I am in my own life. Like, I'm a young ass guy, you know, like I know nothing. I'm still learning everything. And so, and on top of all of that, you know, I'm kind of like, I'm starting my life. Like, you know, the future starts now. I mean, I guess it started, you know, at the beginning of the universe, but like, you know what I mean, right? I'm trying to construct a future at the moment, you know, so when I finally grow up, I won't be all fucking, you know, chopped, as the kids say. I am a kid. What are you doing? Okay. Can I? Okay, is this chill? The shaders make it so I kind of don't know. Okay, no, this is still okay. But yeah, I'm at a moment where I'm essentially just everything I do in my current day-to-day life is all for a future, right? But it's so like it's so I don't know if it's visceral, but it's surreal. It is surreal to do all this, to work in a country, right, and work hard, right, only for, you know, it to maybe be dismantled in the near future. Now, I don't know anything, right? I'm not some political guy or anything, right? And I'm not really on any side either. Like, I just kind of take things as they come. You know, my opinions, they develop as I grow and see things. You know, I don't just choose a side and then immediately follow their preset little, you know, rules or beliefs or principles. But oh, I don't need the bucket anymore. But it's just that I don't know, man. It feels so wishy-washy right now. It feels like the country I live in just won't exist anytime soon, or that the country that I live in right now is gonna do something so unbelievably drastic and crazy that just the whole world won't be the same again. And you know, having that feeling looming over you constantly as you are trying to quote unquote build a future for yourself is just so, it's very conflicting, you know, because it's like, ooh, I really want a secure future for myself, but oh, will I even be alive? Like, who fucking knows, you know? Like, will I even have, like, oh, I'm looking at this house in this location, like, this will be my dream house, I'll have it one day, right? Like, I'll work at it. Well, will that house even be there? You know, like, will the land that house is on even be walkable? Like, there's just so many things that can happen. You know, everything is so tense, and every leader is acting so aggressive, and I don't know, man. It just feels like we're in the beginning of some sort of end. Hopefully not. Obviously, I'm being a bit of a... Wait, I can jump over this? Can the sheep jump over this? I hope not. But yeah, I just this is all obviously from the top of my dome and just from what everyone's saying, and so this isn't really rooted in like real, you know, evidence or statistics or anything, but it's just hard to care about my future when I don't even know what that would look like. Like, what if my future is scavenging for shit in a desert, you know, because the world is like ended or whatever. You know, mankind has brought an end to their own home and whatnot. Which is true, you know, we are constantly doing that, but I don't know. It's just kind of hard to care. Also, I'm kind of dilly-dallying here, and also, I can set these guys free. Everyone get out, man! Pool party! Yeah. Come on, water's nice. No one wants to tap in? They just want to fucking leave. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. You can't leave. You have to make babies. So it's kind of unfortunate. That's actually that's crazy. That's a fucked up crazy life. You guys, you're just kind of here to make babies. Okay, let's see. Everyone has a fair share. Let's make sure. Wait, can the baby sheep go underneath the... Oh. Okay. That's... I'm stupid. Can I grow sheep like you can do to horses? Oh, you can. You cannot. Okay. Also, I think I'm gonna need stone walls, because I didn't know they could leave. That sucks. I mean, you can't leave, right? Like, at all. So there's a flaw in my design. If I just have to hope baby sheep are just chill, I guess, and don't leave. Wait, grow. Don't they usually grow when they eat grass? Damn. Is this the entire build? I don't know. Here, let's kind of spruce things up. Stone hoe. Stony hoe. That's probably the username of some girl out there. Stony hoe. That's a funny little name, I guess. Okay, everyone move, because this is the corner I want to plant this stuff in. Or not. What if I just plant it here? Like, just like kind of randomly, like some wheat here and there. Ooh, what if I said a jungle gym, right? So what if I made like a little... Here, let's make a little like fixture type thing. Yeah, we can't make it too close to the wall or else we'll be able to leave. These sheep sure are fucking loud. Wow, yeah, they just don't stop talking, man. I hate that. I hate when you have a coworker that just doesn't stop talking. I kind of had that for a while actually there at my current job until, like I mentioned in a previous video, I think it was the last Minecraft video. That's crazy actually. That goes to show how slow I'm uploading videos, because that literally happened so long ago. But not long ago, but, you know, months. Yeah, I really hate when in a job your coworker just constantly talks to you, because I'm the type of guy that really loves just making time go by working. You know, like just essentially really locking into whatever you're doing and then just letting time slip away from you. Because what I do here's Doodoo Nuts' little tip to make time go by fast, right? Or at least in a job setting, is if you're doing like a mundane little task where you do stuff over and over again or whatever, make it a challenge, make it a competition. Try to race against something. Try to beat your personal records at whatever, and eventually, as you do that, time will go by hella fast, like really fast. Like for example, let's take I used to work retail. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that, but I used to work retail, and for example, let's take folding clothes, right? Sorry. Let's take, for example, folding clothes, right? Let's say folding clothes is boring and you just want your shift to be over, right? Well, what if you made it so by the end of, let's say, I don't know, 35 minutes, you have to have a certain amount of shelves done, right? And if you can't do it, then you have to count up what you have done and see how well you did, right? Stuff like that, you know, just like when you start doing stuff like that, and then it is even more so than that, right? When you start like trying to make what you're doing more efficient, like, oh, how do I more efficiently do this? How do I fold clothes faster, whatever? When you do that, then you truly gamify it. And when it's like at that stage where like you're truly like getting better for some reason at this weird little task, you know, you'll start getting motivated to do better. And then at that point, you're gonna find timing yourself very compelling. You're gonna find making it a competition a very compelling thing to do. And I just realized how much I'm yapping, but when you when you make it a competition, when you force yourself to race against the clock, is essentially what I'm trying to say. It makes time go by really fast, like really fast. Because obviously, what's the one time goes by really fast? It's when you're trying to complete something quickly, right? When you have a certain time or deadline or certain time limit to do something, that's that in those moments, that's when time moves the fastest, right? And so, in my opinion, all you have to do is just when you're doing a task that you don't like to do or you find boring or that makes time go by slow, you simply just gamify it, you know? Just make it... Wait, what if I... Like some low-key shit, what if I matched, you know? Because those have like that at the top. The little trapdoors at the top. So what if I also did that here? Y'all fuck with it? Yay, nay? Let me know in the comments. Oh, I could... Wait, actually, that perfectly lines up. I also need more oak logs. But yeah, just gamify things. Gamify it. And then time will go by real fast to the point where you might even be upset at how fast it went by. That's what I do at job. That's what I do at me job. Me job take long time. Long hour. I compete myself. Me make time go fast. I don't know what I don't know why I just did that. Like I said, honestly, when I'm like this, all like energized and, you know, in a normal state of mind or whatever, that's when my commentary I talk a lot and I talk more and it's more energetic and whatnot. But honestly, the quality of the commentary itself, I don't know. I kind of don't like it. It's kind of, you know, I kind of rather how I normally do it, which, yeah, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to say anything outright, but like, let's just say that I'm oftentimes not in a normal state of mind when I record these. Not all the time. I'd say like 1/3 of these are I record, you know, completely normal, sober. But you know, other times I may not have my feet on the ground. I'll say that. I think this is done though. You know. Oh. Well then, that the rain is probably the fat lady singing, ain't it? I think it's done. We could break apart. Okay. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. I like it at least. This is just an issue with the fucking baby sheep. Unless I lowered it, but then they would be able to jump from the top. Do I have wheat here? Let me get a quick piece. Okay, yeah, you guys can't jump. Okay. I mean, you can. You can't jump over it, so that's good. Can you jump? Damn! What? Okay, that's not good. Are you stupid? Get in. Okay. Good thing I'm here already, though. Because I can't believe it. I don't know how I did it. But I managed to fill 40 minutes with just me building a fucking sheep pen. I don't know how. I don't know how I managed to waste so much time. I don't know how much. I don't know how I managed to fucking distract myself that often. But I've already hit the 40-minute mark. And I guess the ship will have to wait for next episode. Which, I mean, that might just mean that it will be finished by then. So, you know, moving in will be a bit more, what is it? More fully fledged out. I don't know. Essentially, I'll actually have the entire boat to work with instead of just the captain quarter, so I'll be able to kind of sort that out. Yeah, sheep pen's done basically. I just need to kind of breed more of them. I forgot I wasted all my wheat on that stupid little baby sheep. I like how this turned out. I might change a couple things subtly. I need to incorporate lanterns, obviously, which I actually do have some here. I don't have any fences though. I'll do it later. I'll put one here. How about that? Now they can't even use that. But yeah, this is the sheep pen. Kind of lackluster for how long it took to build. But I like it. I like the design. That's kind of what happened with the tree farm anyways. I kind of did like a whatever type build, and then, you know, the next episode it comes back fully polished. This will happen to this. I don't think it'll change too much, but I will polish up some things. But for the most part, this is the sheep farm. Sheep pen. Hopefully the grass grows. Where is everyone? Are they all in this corner? Hey guys, party corner. Yeah. They're bobbing their head. Look, they fuck with my beatboxing. Yay! I like the sheep pen. I like these little fixtures. They're funny. But yeah, I guess that's all for the sheep pen. But more so than that being all for the sheep pen, this is all for the video as well. It was a okay video. I don't think the commentary was all too like incredible, nor what we did in the video was all too incredible either. It was solid, I guess. It's okay. I mean, I'm interested to see how the microphone will sound. You know, it's floating really close to my mouth now because it's on an arm instead of just on the desk. So hopefully that results in some nice, good audio, maybe. I don't know. Sheep pen was fun. Next episode will be furnishing and moving into the ship. And it's feeling like the series is slowly coming to an end. Oregon Trail has 1 episode left. I might do 4 instead of 3 because every series so far I've always ended at the 3rd episode. Maybe Oregon Trail is special and gets a 4th one. I don't know yet. But that's about it. It was fun. I had fun. I felt good talking to y'all. I think I got a little too fucking, you know, motivational there, or I got too advice happy trigger happy with advice. I don't know. Yeah, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had fun. I hope wherever you are in the universe, I hope you're having a good old time. I hope you're happy, comfortable. I hope you're headed in the right direction. But I'm sure you are. But with that being said, that'll be all. See ya.